It's happening thousands of miles away, but the echoes of the US elections are loud down here in Nigeria, from the streets of the north. To the discussion room in southwest city of Lagos, the Nigerian interest in the exercise have been clearly expressed.
It's democracy itself that is being put to the test, because America is the superior power in the world, and that explains why there is so much excitement from the UK to Nigeria to Japan, everywhere.
If this was a Nigerian presidential election, you would find election observers from different parts of the world coming to monitor our election to tell us what is right and what is not right. Now, I think we also have reached a point where we should monitor and observe the elections in America and other parts of the world, because we have also grown in democracy.
We do not have to settle for weakness, incompetence, decline, and decay.
Make no mistake about it, the malice that characterized the campaign process clearly exposes the vulnerabilities of the American democracy as well as the characters of those involved. It is a campaign that has been heavy on personality and scanty in substance in the view of many.
What we are seeing is a manifestation of what some of us have called the perpetual crisis of democracy. That the democratic struggle is not an event, it's in fact a process. And that process involves a struggle between forces who want to advance democracy and those who want to move democracy back.
So for this contest, what exactly is Nigeria's preference as Americans make their choice?
With Trump, you have a platform of campaign that is based on race and xenophobia. The other side of xenophobia is isolationism, which Dr. Abbott has rightly pointed out. Once you migrate to isolationism, you have in the territory of unstructured relationship with other countries. Your relationship with other countries will be determined just by your own interests alone, not by a global analysis of interests. And that is why it keeps threatening NATO, even threatens NATO that America was a founding father.
Trump wants to drain Washington. Everybody has been talking about draining Washington. We want to continue to do things the same old ways. And Trump is bringing a change. In the 4 years that he was there was no war.
But there is still a huge lesson for democracies such as Nigeria's that is fashioned in the same shape as that of the US.
The practicalities of the dynamics of Nigeria's political, socio-economic, legal situation invokes the necessity for precision in terms of alignment, strategic alignment, and therefore whoever becomes president of the United States after these elections is going to be vital.
The major challenge that we face in Nigeria will be our own domestic policies. After all, in that there's one basic textbook that says domestic policy drives foreign policy. So whether it is Trump or it is Kamala Harris, if we get our domestic policies right, it wouldn't matter who is president in America. And Nigeria will be able to hold its head high in the international space, and our green passport will be given the respect that it deserves. Thank you.
It will go down as one of the most keenly contested in the recent history of the country, but the conclusion from here is that Nigeria must get its strategies right for a more robust relationship with whoever emerges as the 47th president of the US.